Hi, I'm Mark. I'm from Newsweek.com. I happen to be at a crypto conference in Tampa, Florida, and one of the people that are demonstrating their artwork to turn into NFTs is a young lady named.
Sarah Shedler.
Okay, Sarah, where are you from?
I'm just outside Tampa, so local.
Okay. How long have you been an artist?
Since I could draw,
Okay.
I say I got into it more when I was 12, 14. I kind of discovered the style. I kind of discovered digital artwork and got into the field a little more. And I started selling at conventions in 2006.
What programs do you use?
More recently, I used Adobe Photoshop. I do like Corel Painter, and I also have my Cintiq tablet, which has Autodesk Sketchbook on it.
Oh, that's great. So you can
So I can draw on the go, and,
while you're
and I can
here.
change it over to my computer later on. And
When have you had most of your success financially as an artist?
probably commissions. I've done a lot of commission-based work over the years. I've also done caricatures, and I've done in my own style. If someone wants a character or a portrait done, I've done those. I've done a few freelance projects, but a lot of it's more doing my own artwork right now.
Nice. What's your favorite medium?
It's probably still digital. I still like to work digitally. When I do traditional, I've kind of moved away from paintings, and I usually just like to use markers and pencils and a little mix there.
Okay, cool. So, since we're at the crypto conference, I guess you kind of got lured into the whole NFT concept. How did that happen?
My husband got into cryptos at the turn of the year, around Christmas time, and he started wanting to invest a little bit in it. He started seeing it as not just a bunch of hooey, and that there was like, hey, there's something behind this whole concept and idea, and I like it. The friend who told him about what things were going on knew in NFTs. They knew I did artwork, and they said, your wife has to look into it. So we researched it for a very long time, for a good month or two before I actually started minting my first NFTs.
Okay, let's go through the process of from the inception of your artwork to creating an NFT, including the listing of it, where you list it, why you list it there, the price you put it at. I think those are the things that artists out there that are going to watch
That's
this.
a lot of the questions. So there's a lot of answers to that.
Okay.
Some of the artwork is artwork I've had in a backlog. I've been doing art for about 10 years or so. I'm not going to go out there and mint every single thing I've drawn. But
Wait,
I kind of.
what does mint mean?
Okay, minting is when you're minting your artwork onto the blockchain. The artwork itself is written onto the blockchain, so it has an official details all in the information there. So it tells you who the creator was, and it tells you who the current owner is. So when I first create it, I am the current owner of that NFT. When I list it for sale and someone buys it, they become the new owner of the NFT. Depending on the wallet and the blockchain, lots of times that NFT will show up in your own crypto wallet after that point. It's nice because you can see the actual transactions. There's total transparency of who's owned an NFT, what it's sold for in the past. So there's kind of a lifespan of history, which I like. As an artist, I can always set a royalty when I first mint it. There's always the decision of how many editions to make. So you can make a one of one, so it's very exclusive artwork, or you can make more of a collectible, so up to 20 editions. People can do 100 editions, and it chooses the rarity of the artwork.
Have you ever sold anything royalty free, or has anyone approached you and says, I want 100% ownership of that?
I've not done a royalty free. To me, that's part of the biggest benefit of an NFT, is that I can sell something. I don't have to ask a lot of money. If it gets out there, people can resell it and choose the price for that in the future. So to me, it's a little future. It's like interesting to see what will happen with that artwork in the future. I've seen artists who asked really high royalty, and I don't recommend it unless someone just loves the artwork. It's a little bit of a detriment for collectors.
Do you have any samples of an NFT that you've done?
Actually one right here.
Okay. All right, this is an NFT.
And this was actually hand-drawn, but digitally animated.
Okay, and What does this sell for?
I'd say she was around the 15 to 20 range.
Okay, dollars.
And dollars worth of crypto.
Okay. All right. Which crypto do you accept?
That one was on the Ghost Market Phantasma chain. They primarily did Sol, but you can also accept ETH. You can also mint on Binance chain on there as well. You can mint on Polygon. So if you go to my market there, I actually have a variety of minted on different chains.
Okay.
On there.
This is where people are confused in the audience out there.
It does get confusing. Mm-hmm. You have to have a different wallet for the different crypto.
Okay. So question, because I'm just a businessman. Mm-hmm. So on Eve or Polygon, you sold something, $20 worth. You have to buy groceries tomorrow. Mm-hmm. You want that $20. What do you do with the Polygon or Eve? Do you transfer it to $1?
Now, my husband's the one who kind of does a lot of the actual trading things around for me. Mm-hmm. For the most part, we're kind of keeping our crypto as an investment and not really mixing it into. I think basically what we would do is you would have to take it to, I forgot what you call them, but you would have to transfer it to a stable coin.
Like Coinbase or?
Yeah, like to USDC.
Okay.
And I think that from there, that basically you can make it into it's worth this much in US dollars.
Right. Do you recommend that artists should all be doing NFTs with all their artwork?
I don't know about all their artwork right away. I'm still slowly converting some of my artwork to it, and I'm also exclusively making new artwork for the platform. I don't feel like, dumping 10 years worth of artwork all at once, and I wouldn't recommend that. I think you need to start somewhere though, and kind of feel your way around. There's so many different marketplaces you can sell at. There's different blockchains, and it's a learning process to decide, do you want to do a rare one of one? Do you want to do multiple editions? And choosing that pricing point can be hard for a lot of artists.
Well, let me give you an example of what I'm looking for. Mm-hmm. So I look for artists that have outsider art, mm-hmm. and I want to buy it and I want to own it.
Right.
I don't want to have to pay back the artist any royalty. I just want to outright buy it. Mm-hmm. How do I negotiate with somebody like you?
Well, first of all, once it's minted on the blockchain, you cannot change that royalty. It's there forever. Okay. You don't have to do anything physically. If you sell it, it's automatically through the blockchain. That artist will get that royalty.
What if I approach someone and say, okay, I want an original. I'm going to mint it. Mm-hmm. I want 100% ownership of it. I want to be able to reproduce it. I want the royalty of it. Mm-hmm. Have you ever been approached by anyone for that?
I've never been approached for that. I mean, it's definitely possible that you could approach an artist to negotiate that. It would definitely have to be a very high price point.
How would you feel about that emotionally?
Emotionally, I like to have a tie to the artwork.
Okay. Even though for so many years, an artist would see a painting and then she'd never see it again, or he would never see it again.
Right.
Is that something that you're trying to change?
Not so much change. For me, it's a way for people to collect my art, who appreciate the art, want to support the artist, and then keep a value in it. When people go to conventions and they buy a little $10 print from me, it might end up in a dustbin folder somewhere 10 years, never to be seen.
Right.
An NFT they can keep and might increase in value. They can decide to sell it.
Right. Right. What else can you tell me? Do you think you're going to get rich from this?
It's a good question. I've seen the market go, what I've made doubled in price, and I've seen it crash back down, and I've seen it go back double than what it was originally. So right now I'm just kind of prepared for the up and downs, and I'm just there for the long haul. I see there's a future in it, though, so I kind of think that there will be a value in it.
Great. Well, I personally am looking for anything that I can turn into a blacklight poster. I own newsweed.com, so we're trying to build a catalog of blacklight posters, which why we need artists. Mm-hmm. But we don't want to have to be tied to making sure that artist gets a royalty, but we'll be calling on you.
That's definitely something that's possible. It's more of a freelance commission
Right.
at that point.
So,
yes.
so let's tell everybody how they can contact you for an NFT, an email address or a phone number, so that they can reach out to you. Because you do seem like a very good artist.
I have
Let me scan some of your artwork.
my website's actually there on the table. Starinmypocket.net.
Let's take a look at it. Starinyourpocket.net. And again, your name is
My name is Sarah. I go by Star or Stargirl online.
Stargirl. That's name.
I've signed my artwork like that since I was 16 years old. So.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you so much for your time. And you'll see this on newsweed.com.
Okay.
Okay?